We are looking at pillar number 3. The third pillar of a hub. Yes. When you are running a hub, you need to have a hub committee. You need to have a hub committee. Yes. The point is simple, Kuti. Under normal, you can't run a hub all by yourself. You will actually find that at some point in time, you will not be able to deliver. You will not be able to deliver. So one of the things that you need is to have a hub committee, Now, a good hub committee will have the following. It will have the following people. Number 1, you have the hub leader. So he is the visionary leader of the hub. Then number 2, you need to have someone who leads all the ladies in the hub. That's MLI leader. And usually this is the hub leader's wife. The hub leader's wife. The hub leader's wife. You should lead that. Then you need to have the Ablaze leader. The Ablaze, that's the youth, or that's my teenagers. Then you need to have an AIM leader who has oversight over the young adults. Then you need to have the total men's leader. Then you need to have the music team leader. The total men oversees the men. Then the music team leader organizes the choirs. The choirs, not one choir, but he has to organize the choirs. My choirs are Nengakawanda. Then the suburb leaders. These have to oversee my suburb churches. Then you need to have an ITRPL leader, the person who organizes my trainings. Then you need to have a hub reports and tithe of tithes collector or secretary. This person collects all hub reports and my tithe of tithes. Then you need to have a church planting leader. This person oversees the planting of churches. Then you need to have the hub chief usher. The hub chief usher, who organizes my hub chief usher. Sorry, it's not hub ushers, but hub chief usher is one person there. Sorry, there's a mistake there. Number 11, hub chief usher, 1. Then hub CCM leader. Hub CCM leader. Now, I'll come back and explain all these things. Hub family life leader. That's couples ministry. Then hub media. Then hub prayer coordinator. Then hub counseling leader. Hub counseling leader. Right. Now, if I were to explain these things let me use Mashonal and the HQ, right, as an example. The hub leader is myself. The MLI leader, can I have Mrs. Magama, please, do you mind coming up front here quickly? Mrs. Magama. Okay, let's give her a hand. Okay, so that's our in Mashonal in the HQ. Okay, the reason why it's Mrs. Magama, it's because my wife oversees a hub. So Mrs. Magama oversees all the ladies in Mashonal in the HQ. Let's give her a hand. Then the Ablaze leader is Minister Priska Dlamini. Please, can we give her a hand? Please come up front as well. Okay, then the AIM leader. The AIM leader is Pastor Mawoyo. Can I ask Milton Mawoyo here? I know he works on Saturdays. Come through. Come straight here. Yes. Okay, he's standing in there for Pastor Mawoyo. Then the total men's leader, that's Elder Moyo. I saw him here. Oh, there he is. Let's give him a hand. Then the music team leader, okay, that's Minister Wena. Minister Wena, is Minister here. Okay, thank you. Then the ITRPL leader, okay, the person who organizes this training. Okay, that's Pastor Puno. Pastor Puno, please, do you mind coming through? Yes, Pastor Puno or Mrs. Puno, any of the two. Okay, it's somewhere there. I hope they are hearing me. Okay, that's Pastor Puno. He's the one who organizes this. Yes, okay, that's Mrs. there. Let's give her a hand. Then a hub reports and tithe of tithes collector. Okay, that's Minister Lloyd or Pastor Lloyd. Pastor Lloyd, please. Where is Pastor Lloyd? Is Pastor Lloyd close by? Okay, then church planting leader. Okay, that's Pastor Kaseke, Senior Pastor Kaseke. Is Senior Kaseke here? Not here. Okay, we usually works closely na Pastor Kaseke here. Who works closely na Pastor Kaseke? Who is in the evangelism team? Minister Patricia, yes. Yes, Minister Patricia, where are you? Minister Patricia, are you here? Oh, there she is. Minister Patricia, your name has been cancelled out of the book of life. I was just told to relay the news. I'm just joking. Okay. So Minister Patricia works closely with Pastor Kaseke, church planting. Okay. And then, okay, let's give her a hand. Then Hub reports and tithe of tithes, that's Pastor Lloyd. Let's give him a hand. And then our chief usher, the chief usher is Minister Majambe. Minister Majambe. Okay, thank you. Let's give him a hand. And then Hub CCM leader. Okay, that is Minister Dora. Is Minister Dora here? Minister Dora. Is Minister Dora here? Okay, I can't see her. Okay, someone else who works closely with the CCM. Okay. Okay, thank you. Sorry, data mind blank out. That's Audrey, yes, Audrey Mzondo. Okay, thank you, Audrey. Let's give her a hand. Okay, then Hub's family life leader, that's couples. That's Babambindi and Maimbindi. Okay, couples. Okay, thank you. Let's give them a hand. Okay, and then, okay, there is Dorothy. Okay, then Hub Media. Okay, that's Baba Madumbu or Brother Tino. Is Baba Madumbu here? Baba Madumbu, I didn't see him. Okay, Brother Tino, please would you come and stand in on his behalf? Yes. Sister Dora, please come up front here. Okay, stand together with your twin sister. Okay, let's give her a hand. Yes. Okay, and then Hub Media, that's Brother Tino and Baba. On behalf of Brother Madumbu. Is Tino here? Okay, then Hub prayer coordinator, that's Ambela. Is Ambela here? Okay, then Hub counseling leader is Minister Rose Knife. Is Minister here? Rose. Minister Rose. Oh, she's not around. Okay, right. But what I wanted you just to see is the structure. Yes, the fact that when you have a hub, it's important then to have those people, to have these people, or else the hub will collapse. Yes. Are we all understanding? Yes. If you don't have Vanivava, okay, as far as I'm concerned, that hub will not succeed. Yes. Now, it's then important for all these people then to have an apostolic outlook in the sense yakuti they need to, can I have my phone? Yes. They need to think beyond just the department they lead. So each one of them should be able to convene couples at hub level. Yes, then be able to convene my ushers at hub level. And then to be able to convene all the musicians at hub level and the like. And then to be able to convene all my teenagers at hub level, then all ladies at hub level, then all total men at hub level, and as well as to convene all our trainings. Yes. Now, over the years, I've had a number of people run that portfolio year training. Yes, I think Pastor Pakarima, who just walked in here, not Pakarima, it was who? Pastor Weku DZ, what was his name? Mpukuta. Yes, Pastor Mpukuta was probably the longest of all the trainings that we did, almost from 2011 down up to about 2019. He's the one who would convene these meetings. So basically, that's why I was saying to you, at some point in time, what just needs to work is your voice. Because try to imagine you doing these things, and this is just one hub, and I have 19 hubs. You get the point? Yes. So at some point in time, all you need to do is just to give an instruction and guidance. Okay, can you please do this? 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 Can you? Because if you then try to do all the work, as far as I'm concerned, you suffer a nervous breakdown at some point in time. So it's important once you are running a hub, what should then move the work is the hub committee. Is that clear? Yes, it's the hub committee. So if the hub committee is not functional, that hub will not excel. Yes, either if the church planter within your hub is docile, the hub Haikuri for years, it will just remain Canary 5 churches, it will be 5. Yes, and there won't be any growth at all. Are you understanding? Now, that doesn't mean kuti iwewe, as the hub leader, you are just seated drinking tea. No, I get involved with all these things. I get, if there's an MLI meeting, I expect a report. If there's an applies meeting, I expect a report. If there's an AIM meeting, I expect a report. If the total men, I expect a report. Music team, I expect a report, and the like. But also, I get involved in all these things. It's either at times I tell them my strategies. The last couples meeting that we had, I sat down with Baba Mbindi over 3 meetings. Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? And that is very important. Yes, the music team as well. I had a seminar with musicians, and besides that, I speak to the chief musician, please, can you do this? Can you do this? Let's improve here and there. So you are not docile in any way. Then my ITRPLs, at times I communicate with the pastors myself and the like. Although I like it when the person who is in charge is in the front. So the person in the front here, how far is the module? Has the module been done? My registrations, all those things. And then generally when we plan for this meeting, we meet 3 times. We meet, usually it's the chief musician and the chief usher, then the hospitality team, then the coordinator, and then myself as the writer of the module, as well as facilitator. So we meet about 3 times to plan for this meeting and the like. So apana magic. Yes, there is no magic. Yes, it all takes. So, and also you cannot sideline yourself and just say, I'm not involved. Then I wanted to involve my sub-hub leaders. Like my sub-hub leaders, that's number 7. So my sub-hub leaders, you're my senior pastors. Yes, you're my senior pastors. So can I call upon senior Zingiso? Yes, senior pastor Zingiso. Yes, let's give him a hand. Yes, senior pastor Zingiso. Now, a senior pastor together with his wife. Yes, let's give her a hand. Yes. So Pastor Zinkiso and Pastor Taonekwa, they have similar anointings. It's a secret. It shall be revealed. That's the secret. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Okay, that's all right. Yeah. So, a senior pastor, then within the hub, you then prepare, Gucci. I should have future hubs. Are you all understanding? Yeah. Yes. So, the people whom you then make senior pastors, my future hubs. Yes, those are future hubs. And so my first future hub is Chitungwisa. And so Ikoko Mfundisi has planted 3 churches. Ikoko. That's Seke, Chitungwisa, as well as Seke, Chitungwisa, and Zengeza. Yes, Zengeza. In fact, he has planted 2 churches there, Seke and Zengeza. Yes. So he has 3 churches there. So I've been telling him, if you plant 5, I'll make a recommendation to Bishop. Which can that become a hub? Hallelujah. Chitungu is a hub. Can we give the Lord a hand? Yes. That's very important. So that's the whole role of a senior pastor. If you are a senior pastor, then you are preparing yourself to become a future hub and the like. And so that is very important. Have you understood? Then the second senior pastor that I have in my hub is it's Senior Mangena. Senior Mangena. Let's give him a hand. Okay, Senior. Together with the Queen. Hallelujah. Together with the Queen. Okay, you may just as well stand somewhere there. So Senior oversees 4 churches, I believe. Yes, that's Katanga. Norton governs, that's the church he pastors. Then Norton Ngoni is the second church that they pastor. Then there is Katanga and then Nyarara. There's those 4 churches. Is that clear? Again, I want just to say something. It's very important to learn to pastor more than one church. Myself, I pastor a church here, I pastor another one, Kuseruku. There's a building similar to this. And so Sunday, I preach here, Dichpenza, Papana 10, I go and preach the other side. Hallelujah. Is that clear? Yes. So learn to pastor more than one church. Yes. Don't pastor one church, which Papa Wenda Kumba, ask your wife, please massage me after preaching for 30 minutes. Just preach for 30 minutes and you want a massage the whole day. It's a ministry. Massage ministries. So Mangena, he pastors 2 churches. Yes, HHI Ngoni, as well as HHI governs. Is that clear? So that church, in my churches are 4. Right? So I just want him to plant another 3. Akasuka 7, then I'll make a recommendation to Bishop Kuti. Can Norton become a hub? Is that clear? Are you all understanding? Yes. That's very important. Yes. Now, what I'm saying here is very important. It's important to see expansion, isn't it? Yes. But also, what I've noticed is at times when we lay that challenge upon the senior pastors, yes, so they take 5 years to plant 3 churches. Yes, 5 years for 3. Yeah, so you see, that's too long, isn't it? Yes, but what is important is try to move forward in your call, Yamari. Hallelujah. Is that clear? And the faster the what? The better. But without doing a shorty what? A shorty job. Hallelujah. Then the third senior pastor that we have, but he carries the title Reverend because he came from Blawayo. That's Rev Nyoni together with his wife. Can we give them a hand? Yes. Together with his wife. Yes. Right, there we are. So So basically these now, you find they are senior pastors. They are senior pastors. Then the rest of the pastors from Marsh HQ, some of them, they are seated right here in our midst. Hallelujah. So my pastors, so when we meet, like for instance, if we were to meet as a hub committee, right, or as hub pastors, we meet in this regard. Yes, these days, Kudara, I used to probably have a meeting, my board members, a church, then after that I have a board member, then a hub meeting. But now I have actually later 4 meetings in one. 4. And 4 meetings in one. I have a meeting for the board, your church. So these ones, they double in as board members for the church and board members for the hub. So it's almost 2 meetings in one. Then after that, I then have board members for COM2 and board members, not board members, I then have service board members, yes, for COM2, then pastors meeting for COM2. So my meetings are now 4 in one. 4 in one. Because I can't then have my meetings are 4. I should have it 4 times every month. It will be too much. So you then have to meet one, all of you. And that is important. And every one of them with a report. You read the report before the meeting. You read the report before the meeting. Can you get me a copy of my report? Just one. Do you know where to get it? The one which is bound. Try from Minister Baida's thing. I want just to show practical things. Report. Yes, you have an idea and it bound. Just try to get me one copy so that the guys have an idea. And that is important. So, yeah, what I'm simply saying is for a church to grow, I think there is need for organization. Do you all understand? Yes, and my take has always been anything without a meeting will amount to nothing. Yes, I'm serious. I'm not joking. Yes. If you try to have a big Sunday and you don't have a meeting, the big Sunday does not come out well. Yes, it doesn't come out well. So I am of the persuasion, if you run a church and it has no meetings, yeah, it's like a headless chicken. Yes, if you run a hub and there are no meetings, just my admin meetings where you ask each one of them, right? Can I have a report, 1 page, please? Can you tell me about your ladies' meetings? Can I have a report? Tell me about your young adults meeting. Tell me about your total men. Tell me about the music team. Tell me about your churches, 3 churches that you oversee. And tell me about your trainings. Yes, when is the next training? What will be the theme? What are your projections? How many people are you looking at attending? And all the like. So that is very important. So at the end of the month, you see, National and HQ, monthly reports. So I am a board. So you then have a monthly pastors meeting. Yes, they are bound nicely, likewise. Is that clear? Yes, so if you open here, if it's a pastor's report, all churches, reports are one by one. And they are bound like this one is an old one. That's June 2024. June, it's just 2024. And like that is very important. Are you all understanding? So, apana church grows by magic. I don't see the magic. Yes, and once freely you have received, freely give. I'm freely giving. Yes, there's nothing like the church grows by magic. Yeah, it takes hard work. And many times people ask me, what are you doing in the offices? Those are Jesus. Hallelujah. Are you all understanding? Yeah, people think spider to bring another cup of tea. I want to irrigate. You get the point? There's nothing like irrigation. Hallelujah. It's serious work. Yes. You'll be running after these people. Please, can I have my report? It's month end. Can I have my... And pastors, at times, they bring the reports late. Even my board members, you are... Chimrenga 1, Chimrenga 2, Chimrenga 3, before you get your report. Hallelujah. You get what I'm saying? Chimrenga 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 Zwakona, you add on Hondo Eminda. Before the report comes. But at least Yahweh. Hallelujah. You get the point. But I think some of you are now appreciating why the report is needed. And it at times you go kumbira report. But the truth of the matter is the report helps us to see that there is progress that is taking place on. But above all things, it's your time to reflect. You are asking yourself, why is my church not growing? What should I do? So you know, Garabas, you think you come up with strategies and plans. No, in my report, the one that I write to Bishop, it takes me 6 hours. 6 hours. Kuinyora, my monthly report to Bishop that covers 19 hubs. It takes me 6 hours to write. Kuinyora. It's a painful report. Yeah, you start at times ndosvika pano kuma 6 ndozopedza. Yeah, kuma 12. Yeah, and that is if you are lucky. Yes, but even the ndikaipedza, I can't submit it same day. Yeah, I have to edit, I have to get statistics and the like. It usually takes me 2 days to finally send the report to Bishop every month. I do that without fail. Hallelujah. Are you all understanding? So basically that's what I'm saying then, which the running of, so when you are a pastor, you just come to church, rakata. Forget, that's the last thing. That's the last thing that you ever do. The admin work inenge yakawanda. It's rare for me not to have a board meeting. It's rare for me not to have the board meeting. Yes, it's probably once in 5 years. Yeah, but every month I see to is that I have a board meeting. Last week, because of Ghana, we had missed our board meeting, but I had to convene one. We met 2 weeks ago. Yes, we met 2 weeks ago. And I was telling them the reason why I have to reconvene the meeting, in as much as it's late. So we have the board meeting every first Sunday of the week, of the month, except if the first Sunday is on the first. Then we defer it and the like. But why I had to convene it, if I don't have a board meeting here, don't wait. Do you all understand? Yes, but when my board members vakauya and we sit down and I'm just asking them, tell me about this time. In as much as at times it may look like you have wasted time, but you actually feel it with you are lighter. The very fact that I have told someone 1 or 2 things and the like, and that is very important. Can we give the Lord a hand for these men and women? Okay, you can go take your seats. May God richly bless you. Hallelujah. So basically, that's the hub committee. And these are the people that help you. They will actually help you. And none of them is paid. All of them is voluntary, free of charge. Hallelujah. Is that clear? Probably there could be 1 or 2, though really, yeah, that's the Bible school. I may have missed up that one, Bible school. It's important that every hub should have a Bible school. Yes, it's important to have a Bible school. And you have a Bible school administrator. So myself, I have a Bible school administrator, Minister Wellington. He runs our Bible school. For many years, I was probably, or since COVID, I was probably the main teacher at the Bible school. But this year, because of the work, I stepped aside. So this year, probably I've done 1 or 2 courses only. I'm not really teaching much this year.